Public and private sector enterprises have a lot of similarities when we're talking at the mid-level to large. There's three things you can consider here. One is, over the last few years, there's been a rapid growth of technology adoption. The second thing, though, is that technology has been quite complex. And the third thing here is management headaches are across the board. It doesn't matter what industry you're in, or whether you're public or private, healthcare or finance, you still have the same issues that you have to deal with. And in some cases you have some unique ones, okay? So being able to balance those three issues can be quite a challenge. There are best practices out there for systems management, but they are a guideline, and they're not enough. There's more that can be done to be able to adopt those best practices and apply them to your own unique infrastructure. Really, every environment is quite different. Processes are different, people are different, technology can be different as well. So being able to find a solution that is flexible enough to be able to meet your unique environment is key. But it also follows on the same principles of the best practice that's out there in the industry today. There are several weaknesses that we see in various enterprises today. A lot of time can be put into developing processes, but we find it very hard for those processes to be implemented effectively. And we think that there's an area that can be improved. Other issues to look at is too many tools. There could be a tool that's purchased for a specific need, whereas I now have too many screens to look at as an administrator. This is another weakness, and it makes it very hard to try and find out information when I've got 10 different tools I could potentially be looking at to source that valuable info. One of the things we see with large enterprise environments, whether it's public or private sectors, we see a lot of similar challenges. Complex technology. We see headaches in the management layer. We also see a rapid acceleration in the adoption of varied technologies in the last few years. Some of these are virtualization or unified communications as examples. But having these technologies and having best practices in the market today to manage them is still a bit of a challenge. There's a gap there. And a solution that would go in and manage these environments effectively needs to be flexible enough that it can meet adhering to best practice, but also tailored to meet the environment and the uniqueness that it brings. The last thing is that if there's processes that have been developed in each one of these infrastructures, implementing that process, we find has always been a challenge. And we think there's a room for improvement there where you can use an existing systems management solution to meet your own process so you don't have to reinvent the wheel when you adopt a new solution.